Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's video is all about the Charlotte Tilbury new Glowgasm lips. So there are two different kind of lip shades. I'm going to try them both on for you and I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are on these. So I've ordered and paid for them myself. So as usual on this channel, you will get my honest opinion. So these are brand new to Charlotte Tilbury. They retail at £22 each in the UK and they're kind of described as like a colour changing lipstick in terms of it works with the pH on your own lips to kind of create the perfect colour for you, or that's what they say. But it does come in two shades, a kind of lighter one and then a sort of deeper, reddier sort of tone. So we'll see how they look when I apply them. So they describe it as a magical colour changing lipstick that is pH powered, hydrating formula and the new Glow Glide texture to light up your world. So yeah, they're setting the bar pretty high already. Expectations are like way up there. Like a mood ring for your lips, these colour morphing crystal balms trigger a lip chemistry effect depending on your natural lip colouring, warmth, moisture and pH level to give you the perfect personalised shade. Glowgasm is a suits all shade in a limited edition holographic case to give you the perfect pretty pink lips with a multi-dimensional sparkle. So we will start off with that one. That's the lighter of the two shades. So they literally have just arrived in this Charlotte Tilbury box and I'm dying to try them. So if I first of all open Glowgasm, so if we look at this packaging, it's kind of like a pinky purple tone to it. Hopefully you can kind of make that out on the packaging. If I compare it to a standard Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, then you can see that's obviously got like more of a rosier gold tone to it, and then this one's a lighter sort of pinky purpley colour. Both lipsticks still have the kind of CT on the top. Labelling on the bottom is pretty much the same. Both lipsticks 3.5 grams, so again the same size as a normal Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is what the lipstick looks like. It really is just almost like a see-through look with glitter. I've just got it next to Pillow Talk Original there, so you can just kind of see the difference. The tip of the lipsticks are slightly different. So you can see Pillow Talk on the right has got the usual kind of shape, and this has got kind of pointier tip on it. Not that that matters. But that's kind of what it looks like. And also the actual bit that holds the bullet is got a slightly different shape. It's more kind of hexagonal around it, whereas this one is just straight. And they both say Charlotte Tilbury. You can barely see it on this one because of the colour of the packaging, but it does still say Charlotte Tilbury on there. So if I first of all apply it on the back of my hand, you can just see it's got a really kind of faint pinky colour to it there. Let's apply it on the lips and see what that looks like. So I've just applied it to the bottom lip so you can kind of see the difference in colour with my top lip. I haven't got any colour on, I haven't applied any lipstick today. I literally had a bit of balm on earlier which I've taken off, so my lips are totally clean. So we can see how this kind of changes the colour depending on my lips. Really smells of peaches. If you've ever smelled the Too Faced, what's it called? The Peachy collection that Too Faced do. It smells just like that. And when it's on the lips, you still get a little bit of that kind of peachy scent. So if you really don't like peaches, you're probably not going to like this lipstick. So it's been a minute or so. Not really seeing any difference with the normal colour. Maybe coming out a tiny bit pinky. Are we seeing much difference here? I'm seeing not really a lot. I sometimes find when I watch this back and I'm editing, I can see things a lot sort of more clearly than I can just in my camera's kind of viewfinder. But what do we think? I mean, it is super subtle, so if you're somebody who likes a really kind of subtle colour, you don't want to look like you're wearing lipstick, this will probably tick the boxes for you. But then at the same time, you kind of think, is there any point wearing a lipstick if it doesn't make your lips look any better or any different? So I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. You've obviously seen me with and without it. What do we think? Do we think it's making a difference? Do we think it's a good difference or enough of a difference to warrant buying the lipstick? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know your thoughts on this one. It does feel hydrating. It feels like I've just applied a stick lip balm. I'm not convinced it would be a kind of intensive lip treatment, not that it's supposed to be, but it is more of a kind of lip balm feeling than a lipstick. And I think it will be a little less drying than their normal lipsticks. Not that they're mega drying, but I think this one will be a little bit more comfortable to wear. You can actually see on my hand now that that colour has come out a little bit more, so it must be working on the pH on my hand to, again, kind of give a little bit of colour. So that was Glowgasm. So I'm going to wipe this off and then we're going to have a look at the other lipstick in the collection, and this one is Glowgasm. Okay, so again, nothing on my lips. And I can see a slight difference when I've taken it off because that kind of pinky colour came off when I wiped it off my lips. So, again, Glowgasm is in that same packaging as Glowgasm, but you can see the colour on this is really different. So it's a lot darker and it's not got any kind of glitter to it. Still smells of peaches quite strongly. This is described as a suits all red shade, again in that limited edition holographic case to give you that gorgeous just kissed effect and lips that glow with desire. So I'm expecting a little bit more kind of colour payoff from this one. So straight away you can see the difference between the top lip, and which has nothing on, and the bottom lip where I've applied this. And if I apply it to the back of my hand, it's here on the left. You can't see it a right lot now, but the Glowgasm one started to come out after a time period, and you can see already it's starting to kind of almost develop there with the colour. With my hand, it's sort of starting to bring out that colour. Interesting. So I tried them both on. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put one on the bottom lip and another on the top lip so you can see the two kind of side by side. Okay, so my thoughts on Glowgasm is that it is obviously a lot more kind of pigmented, or it brings out a lot more colour in the lip. So if I was choosing between the two, I think this is definitely the one I would go for because you can tell I've got a little bit of colour to my lips. It's not kind of too subtle, but it's also not, wow, that's a bright red lip or anything. It's almost got more of a pinky tone than a red to me. Again, the colour has come out more there on my hands, so you can see we've got Glowgasm here, Glowgasm here. You can see this is a sort of darker colour, although you can still see a little bit of colours come out there. Again, super moisturising, smells like peaches. So yeah, I'm going to take off the top lip and I'm gonna apply Glowgasm just so we can see the difference. So hopefully you can see that kind of subtle difference. We've got Glowgasm up here on the top lip and Glowgasm down there on the bottom. So which one do you prefer? And again, you can just see the colour is coming out more and more on the back of my hand. again, Glittergasm, Jewelgasm, if you kind of want to compare the two. So what do we think of these two lipsticks? I'd love to know in the comments what your thoughts are, if you are thinking of picking one of them up, or if you are going to pick them up. And which is your kind of preference, or is this something you're gonna pass on? And would you like to see more videos like this from me? Would you like me to sort of try some of the other Charlotte Tilbury ranges? I've kind of got my eye on those lip oils. I'm tempted to pick some of those up and do a little bit of a test. Is that what you'd like to see? Do let me know in the comments. So I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content that I'm producing. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. I'm still posting new videos every day, so there should always be something new for you to watch on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.